make any sense.
I forgot I had one.
Hi, this is coding class with Mr. Hunt, and I with my student
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Beware of his sting. Okay. Today is Tuesday, January 26th. It's the year 2021. We're living in the future today. It's the future. Whoa, we're living in the future. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we were just talking a little bit before. We were talking about the YouTube algorithm. And you have, Scorpion, you have a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what, a lot of people who have YouTube channels and they're trying to become YouTube stars. Do you know what they're always complaining about?
No.
They're complaining about the YouTube algorithm. Okay.
A guide to getting more views.
Okay. Now there's a common misconception. Okay. There's a common misconception about the YouTube algorithm. Okay. You know why most people? Did you understand what? Do you understand why most people have like the very, they have a very, their idea of the YouTube algorithm is completely opposite. It's wrong. You know why?
Why?
Because most of them don't know how to code. They don't know how coding works. Okay. Okay. So you have more coding experience than most coding knowledge and experience than most people, because most people don't know how to code. You and your mom, you know how to code, but most people, 99% of the people in the world, they don't know how to code. Okay. Now, the common misconception is that people who are trying to make it on YouTube, and there are lots of people trying to become YouTube stars, YouTube influencers, right?
Yeah.
For most teens, for most kids and teens, young adults, that's their dream job, right? To be a YouTube star, right?
Yeah.
Did you know you want to be a YouTube star too?
I think I'll stick to watching YouTube.
You don't ever dream about becoming a YouTube star?
Not really.
No? Okay. Today, where's your camera? What did you do?
Mr. Han, do you want to see a really cool new filter in Zoom? If you move your camera around while using the upside down filter, it makes everything look really cool.
Okay.
I'm definitely not hanging my camera upside down.
Please? Can we go right side up, please?
I'm definitely not hanging my camera upside down.
Okay. Let's go back right side up, okay? I'm getting busy, okay? Now what is an algorithm? Today, you okay? Today, I don't have all day. This is only a 60-minute session.
Algorithm is
an algorithm is.
I don't know.
You forgot? Uh-oh, that's not good. You forgot.
You never even taught me what an
algorithm
algorithm
we did.
was.
Yes, we did.
How can I forget something I don't even know?
Whoa. I think I'm going to have to talk to your mom. I think I got to talk to your mom. Today, we went over this many times.
And even if we did, am I supposed to remember?
Yes, you're supposed to remember everything. You're young. You have a young brain. You can remember everything. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. I'm gonna.
Is Beyblade.
Let me see where it's okay. What is an algorithm? An algorithm is like a
rotisserie chicken.
No, not a rotisserie. That's more like a loop. An algorithm is like a. It's related to cooking and kitchens. It's related to cooking and kitchens. What do you need to use in a kitchen to make food?
A rake.
A rake? What do you if you don't know how to make something, what do you need to find to make it? If I ask you to bake me a pizza and you don't know how to bake a pizza, what do you need to have to go online and find?
You need to go online and find Amazon so you can order dough,
No,
cheese,
no.
pepperoni,
Okay, okay.
and all
But
the
what do
other
you
stuff you
do?
need.
But what do you do with the ingredients? But what do you do with the ingredients?
You smash them all together and you've got a perfect pizza.
Well, you're just gonna smash them all together. Don't you need some
recipe.
Oh, don't ever make any food for me. You're just gonna smash
I
everything
was just
together.
messing with you, Master Han.
Okay.
I knew what it was. I was just messing with you.
Okay. So what is a recipe? What's the most important part of the recipe? You need the ingredients.
Oh, the recipe for a snowman cookie.
No, I mean a recipe in general. What do you need for a recipe? So we have ingredients, okay? What is an algorithm? Oop, I spelled it wrong. Oh, algorithm. Okay. An algorithm is what? Is like a what?
Is like a recipe.
Recipe. Okay. So when what does the recipe tell you to do? What does the recipe what does a recipe is broken down into what?
Is broken down into steps.
Right. But what's the first thing? What's the first thing the recipe is going to tell you?
Ingredients.
Ingredients, right? Ingredients. Did I spell that right? Tanae, double check. Did I spell that right?
How do you spell ingredients?
It's right there. I'm asking you.
INGREDIENT.
But are you sure you have a dictionary, right?
I was asking my Siri on my Apple Watch. When I said how do you spell ingredients, and I was asking the Siri on my Apple Watch.
Okay, did I spell that right? Ingredients, right? Okay. So ingredients are the ingredients. Another word to use ingredients, we would say it's the input. Okay. This is all the data you need. Okay, input, the data, right? So this is all the data. So in code, this is the data you need, okay? It's all the data you need to make your program work correctly, right? Okay, and the instructions would be the steps, okay? All the steps required to solve the problem, right? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Okay. And so the finished pizza or cake or whatever would be, what would that? The finished cake, pizza, sandwich, cupcakes. What is the finished thing? What do we call that?
You call it?
Call that? So if the ingredients are the input, I'm sorry? If the ingredients are the input, so what do we call the finished product? What would we call that?
Pizza. Pizza.
No. What's encoding? What do we call that? Encoding, what do we call that?
Python.
No, not Python.
Algorithm.
Algorithm would be the instructions. Starts with letter O.
Turtle.
We use this word all the time. Not operations.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't type it. Don't type anymore.
You should know.
When you see this, output.
Okay. So this would be the output. Okay. Okay. Now the problem that people get confused with the YouTube algorithm. So how would the YouTube algorithm work then? So what is the YouTube algorithm? Okay, so let's look at this article. So what does the YouTube algorithm, first of all, what does the YouTube algorithm do? What does it do?
Thousands of people.
When you're on YouTube and you're looking at watching videos, what does the YouTube algorithm do? What does it do for you?
Eh,
Read that. Read. What does it say? Looking to. Read that for me.
Oh, is it like the recommended section?
Yeah, the recommended section. Okay. So the YouTube algorithm is recommending videos to you. Okay. Now, okay. So here we go. So early in the beginning, so when the YouTube algorithm was a baby, long time ago, okay, the YouTube algorithm was looking at people's clicks. Are you making sense?
You mean
So
like subscribes?
no, not subscriptions, clicks. Okay. So when people click, so when it's suggested, so let's say the YouTube algorithm just randomly selects some, let's say a cat video and a cooking video and a gaming video, right? So the YouTube algorithm like randomly gives you a menu of videos to click on, right? So in the beginning, when you clicked on a video to watch, it would record, that would be an input. Okay. So the more videos, so the videos that got the most clicks, the YouTube algorithm would recommend it to more people, because the algorithm is thinking, oh, if people are clicking on the video, then this is the kind of video that people want to watch. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but how the algorithm works now is it finds out what channels you watch the most.
Right. Okay.
And it
Let's not.
recommends
Okay.
those.
Right. Let's not jump ahead. Okay. So first, in the beginning, when the YouTube algorithm was very young, it was paying to how many people were clicking. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And then in 2012, what was it also looking for? Clicks, and it's right there.
Where?
Today, it's right there.
Watch time. Watch time.
Okay.
Watch
So what
time.
is watch time?
Watch time.
So what is what is watch time?
How long you actually watch
How long you
the
actually
video.
watch. So if people click on your video and they watch 50%, 75%, 90% of the video, then the YouTube algorithm is going to do what with your video? Hello? The more people that watch your video longer, 50%, 75%, 90%,
It'll be recommended.
it'll be recommended. Right. Okay.
To 1 billion people around the world.
Okay. So now nobody knows exactly how the YouTube algorithm works. Only the people who work at YouTube have a better idea. Okay. But basically what's happening is if you upload a video, the YouTube algorithm is trying to figure out if people like the video or not. Okay. So if people are clicking on your video, if they're watching 50%, 75%, 80% of your video, those are good things. Okay. Now, if people are not clicking on your video and people are leaving after the first minute, is that good or bad?
That's downright horrible.
That's one how
you don't get
right.
subscribers.
And you're not going to get. Well, okay. Now that's okay. That's another misconception. That's a very good. You talked about subscribers. Subs. That's another misconception. Okay. The number of total subscribers you have does not really mean anything. Okay. If you have 1 million subscribers, but only 100 people are clicking and watching your videos, then is the YouTube algorithm going to recommend your videos?
Master Hunt, that does not make sense at all. Because you have to be watching a video to click the subscribe button under the video.
Yeah, but after people subscribe, that doesn't mean they're going to watch all your videos.
Well, why would they subscribe to somebody they don't like to watch?
Did you know even if you subscribe, if you have 1 million subscribers, YouTube will generally only recommend videos. YouTube will probably only push videos to your subscribers. Only 20% of your subscribers will actually see your new videos. Are you following me?
Then
If people subscribe to your video,
Master Hun,
yes.
there's something I don't get, because there's this channel I really like, but I'm not subscribed to it.
Right.
Yet every time it posts a new video, I always see it.
Right. Because that's
It posts a new video
because
like
that's
maybe
the
6
YouTube
minutes
algorithm
ago.
at work. It's not about subscriptions. It's about
You said
how
only
many people
20% of the
clicks. You have to be aware. Look, here we go. YouTube algorithm and let's see, subscriptions, okay? Subscribers, okay? You see, that's a common misconception, okay? Let's see. Okay. The subscribers on YouTube, no, that's not. Subscribers
cost money.
on, well, that's fake. Matter, okay?
What?
Okay, look what it says. YouTube subscriber count doesn't matter, okay? What really matters is how many people click on your videos and how long people watch your videos. Okay? If people are only watching the first 30 seconds or the first minute of video and they bounce, right? If they don't watch the whole video or most of the video, then YouTube algorithm is not going to recommend your video to other people. Okay? What you have to, the secret to the YouTube algorithm is you have to make videos that people will actually want to see to the end. Tanae, are you listening to me? Hello?
Yeah.
What did I just say, Tanae?
You said to get your videos recommended, you've got to make something that people actually want to see. And
well,
that
you
they
want
want
a
to
video
look
that when they start watching it, they'll actually watch to near the end. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Because at the end, they're just begging for subscribers and likes.
Okay. Now, don't beg. Okay? That doesn't make you look good. Okay? Don't beg for subscribers and likes. It doesn't make you look good. Okay?
I don't do
beg.
that.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Okay? Okay. Now, the funny thing is that what a lot of YouTube wannabes, they complain about the YouTube algorithm, and they say the algorithm is working against them or is hurting them. Okay. Tanae.
Okay.
Tanae, please. Tanae, I know what I look like, Tanae. You don't have to show me. Tanae, let's focus, okay? Tanae. So what do you have to? So okay. Another thing, the common misconception is the thumbnail. You know what? When I say thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So your thumbnail is the most important part because that's what people are going to see when the YouTube algorithm recommends your videos to people. Okay. So if the thumbnail is confusing or boring, right? Right? If your thumbnail is confusing or boring, then people are not going to click on it, and then people are not going to watch your video. Okay?
Yeah, but Master Hun, there's also one other thing that comes into play. Your title. The title for the video.
Thank you. Right. The title, right. The thumbnail and the title. Okay. Now you can put words into the thumbnail, right? You can use programs like Photoshop or Paint or Canva. You can use to put in words into your thumbnail. So what you want to do is you want to make custom thumbnails that will, entice. You want to get people, try to get people. Now you have to be careful of not lying in the thumbnail. Okay? Today, are you paying attention?
Then that's just clickbait.
Thank you. Okay? Clickbait. Do people like clickbait?
No. People who use clickbait is pretty much fraud.
Right, thank you.
Go to jail now.
Right, people don't like that. People don't want to see clickbait, okay? So your thumbnail and your title and your video, they have to be what?
Your thumbnail, your...
I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
Original.
Okay, original. Well, Well, it doesn't have to be completely original. Like, you're not the first person to draw a pea shooter. Were you the first person to draw a pea shooter?
Yes.
No. Are you the only? Is your pea shooter video, YouTube video, the only one? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to show you what I've been working on so far. So I made a button class for all my students to use. It's still not finished yet. So the thing I was working on today is just creating the method, the code, so that when you click on the screen area, what does it mean? What do you think it means when it says false? You know, do you have any idea what it means? Okay. So when I click on the red button, what did it say? What does it say?
False.
When I click on the green button, what does it say?
True.
So what am I working on?
I don't know. A true false website, I guess.
No, it's not a true false website. So when I click, how is the program supposed to know if you clicked on the red button or the green button?
Oh, it'll say either false or it'll say either true.
So when will it
say either false or
when will it
either
when
true.
will it be true? When will it only be true?
When you click on the green button.
Okay. So when you click in the area where the green button is, it says true. Everywhere else it's going to say what?
It's gonna say false, like right now.
Okay. Okay, so I already have the code here. If self.x, so it's a long condition, it's a complex condition. So basically what it is checking to see where I clicked, the x and y coordinates of where I clicked. Is it inside the area of where the green button is? Okay?
Nobody knows.
Okay. So if the green button is, let's say, to go faster, or to fire a missile, or shoot lasers, or whatever it is, right? So when you click on the green button, let's say the green button is to move your player faster. So when you click on the green button, what do you expect to happen?
Go faster?
Right, go faster. Now let's say the red button is to go slower. So if you click on the red button, what should happen to your player object?
Slowly goes it.
Right, should slow down.
Oh my god.
If you click on anywhere else that's not the red or the green button, what should happen?
You go to pretty moderate speed. Pretty moderate. Pretty moderate. Pretty moderate.
Well, it depends on the game. It depends on the game. Maybe nothing will happen. Okay. Now, if we make a Flappy Bird, clone, okay. Now, let's say the green button is to flap more, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if you click on anywhere else in the screen, nothing will happen. Okay. Because you know, with the Flappy Bird, you only have one input, right? It's just if you flap, like jump, right? It's a jump or a flap command, right? And then
if you you gotta go through the pipes.
Then you gotta you gotta avoid the pipes and everything. Okay. Now today, Scorpion. What is so I made a button class. Why am I making a button class? What's the purpose of the button class?
For the red and green buttons. And also, Master Hun, could you share this?
Yeah, it's already in. It's already in there.
It's in Google Classroom.
Go to code projects, and I guess it's not in there. I thought it was.
Did you put it in?
Wait a minute. I thought I put it in there. Guess I didn't. Or maybe I'm sorry. I want to just make sure I didn't put it anywhere else. Make sure I didn't put it into Turtle. Oh yeah, I did right here. Click my button. Okay.
Where is it? Is it in Turtle?
Oh, you know what? I didn't put. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's right here. The link is right here. It's inside under turtle. Click my button,
It's
and
under
then the
turtle?
code is right here, and you can copy and paste the code into your. It's not done yet. It's still in a work in progress. But you can just play around with the code. It's a good idea to get to. I want you to get used to playing around with the code and understanding how it works. So it's all there. Okay.
Yes. Finally.
Now, can you tell me what this is an example of? What is this an example of? Why am I coding a button for you guys? For all the students, for all my coding students, why am I coding a button? Why am I coding a button? Why am I coding a button? Today, why am I coding a button? Why am I coding a button? Why is that important?
For the true and false buttons.
Okay. But why am I coding a button? What's the point of me coding a button for you? And the other students, why am I doing that? What is this an example of?
It's an example of, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Okay, so when you code a button, look, you're looking at the code right now. How do you make a button? How do you make a button?
Let me see. Blum,
Share your
blum,
screen.
blum.
Then share your screen.
Okay. Blumby, blumby, bleo, bleo, ble, bleo, bleo, ble, ble, do, ammer, ble, ble.
Okay, let's look at the code. Where do I make the button in the code? Look, let's go to the code editor. Where do I make the button?
On the button part.
No, where you tell me. Where do I make the button? You need to go down. No, that's not it. Go down. Okay. Go. No, yeah, you missed it. Let's go. No, you don't have to select anything. Okay, where do I make the button?
Beep, boop,
No,
boop,
no,
beep,
wrong.
Beep,
That's not it.
boop.
No. Look at line 110. No, 110.
Bing, bong,
No.
bee, bo.
What do I, so what am I doing in line 110? What is that?
And 112.
Okay, right. What am I doing at 110? What method or function am I calling?
The green button method.
No, green button is the name of the
object. So
thank you. That's the object.
Button,
what's the name of the class?
The name of the class is.
It's right there, line 110.
Button.
Button. Okay, how do you know it's the name of the class?
Because it says it in capital letters.
Okay. Today I want you to, it's a capital B. Today I want you to copy the code into your own trinket. Copy the code into your own trinket.
Okay.
Today, stop playing with the code.
Okay.
Okay, copy the code into your own trinket.
Okay. Ba boo, ba boo, bing bong, bing bong. Bee, bay, bo, bo, bo.
No, not that one. That's the wrong one today.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
What? Why is it? Come on. Chihuahua.
No, that's the wrong one today. That's the wrong one.
It's the wrong one.
That's the wrong one. You clicked on the wrong one. The other one.
Chihuahua. So now, with any luck, baboosh.
Okay. Give the file a different name. Untitled. What does that mean, untitled? Call it buttons. You want to just call it buttons. Okay, and save. It's not a game. I mean, it's not really a game. Tanae. Don't make it too long. You're not gonna be able to see all of it. Tanae, just call it buttons, okay? Just call it buttons.
Click to make line.
Tanae. That's too long. You're not gonna see all those words.
But it's an ad. How do you spell appear?
Tanae,
it's an ad, Master Hunt.
Tanae,
So
you don't
we have to.
Tanae, you're not gonna use a long file name. Just call it buttons. That's fine, okay? Okay, save it. Save.
Button. Oh yeah.
Save.
Saving.
Okay, run the code.
Running.
Okay.
Beep, bop,
Okay, so I want you to go
beep.
down and I want you to make a blue button. So how do you make a blue button? Okay. So right under red button, make a blue button. Put in some lines. Yeah. No more lines. Put in some more blank lines.
Why?
Because so you don't squish everything together. You're not going to be able to see anything.
It's okay. I can see everything.
Okay, so the first two numbers is the X and Y coordinates. So that's where you want the button, okay? So just put in 0, 0, and it'll draw a button. It'll draw a button in the center. And then you can start moving it around. Okay, 0, 0, comma. And then the next number, the next integer is the size of the button. So just use the same size, 25. No, 20, okay, 25, comma. No, you need to fill out the rest of the, okay? And then let's make it, you need to give it the color blue. You put in like an extra something in there.
Where?
Got to ask.
Oh, what is that?
Apostrophe, I think, okay? Comma. Okay, circle, none, and true, they don't really mean anything. So you can just copy and paste that into you can just copy the same thing into yeah. I haven't implemented that part yet, but I'll do it. I'm gonna do it eventually. Okay, so if you run the code, then you should have a blue button. Oh no, what happened? Something happened. No, I don't know what you did.
What is happening?
I don't know what you just like put in. You put non-true circle like 20 times. Control Z. Just Control Z.
Are you sure it's 20 times?
A lot. Just Control Z. Command Z.
Burp, burp, burp. Oh,
Command Z. Try again.
No, it's deleting, but there's so many.
Okay. Just type it out. None. Okay. And a parentheses. You need a parentheses.
Right.
Okay.
This one.
Okay, actually, you also need to. Okay, something happened. What did it say?
Oh, it says circle twice.
Yeah, you need to. Okay, you need to. Okay.
I'm so.
Get rid of. Okay. You also need to actually call the draw. You also need to call a draw command. So let's go back. Go down. Okay. So where it says under red button, you have to use the draw. You have to call the draw method.
And babushka. Oh yeah.
I got the arrow.
Babushka, babushi, babu.
How come the arrow keeps getting drawn? Oh, that's weird. Why did the arrow get drawn? Okay, see if you can click on the screen. No, Tanae, you.
Whoa.
Tanae.
Yeah. Okay, I'll fix it.
Okay, today click on the
Okay,
screen. Let's see if let's see what happens. Click on the screen.
Boop,
Okay.
boop, boop,
Okay. Now I get it. Okay.
beep,
Click on the green.
beep, boop,
Look what
beep.
happens when you click on the blue button. Click on the blue
Okay,
button.
let me just connect. Let me just now what happens? Whoa. Okay, so you get the
Okay,
super
click on the
glitch
green
and
button. Click on the green button. Okay. Click on the red
and
button.
now you go.
Okay. So it looks like okay. Okay.
It looks like the blue button gets your game very.
Okay.
Did you just do what I think you did?
So you know how to create the button. Okay. Now you see that creating the button object is separate from drawing the button. You got that?
Okay.
Okay. Tanae, can you look at me?
Yeah.
Can you pay attention, please? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is an example of Tanae. Stop clicking. Tanae, stop clicking, okay? Okay, so this is an example of, what is an example of? Does it remind, do you know what this is an example of?
A video game? What?
Okay. Okay, this is an example of, let's see if you can figure this out. This is an example of.
Oh, it's an example of examples.
Okay, this is an example of. So the button class, okay? So,
The button class.
so my button class, right, is an example of, it's a word that starts with letter A.
Algorithm.
No, not algorithm. What's the other A word that I keep talking about?
Self-absorption.
Absorption? No, I don't talk about absorption. Absorption.
Zorpity zorp zeep.
Absorption, no.
Okay, let us see. Do automation?
No, not automation. Gonna give you like, this is your last
Fraction.
chance. What? Fraction?
Abstract.
Oh, abstraction. Okay. Why is this an example of abstraction?
Because it simplifies all
Thank
of the
you.
code.
Okay. Why is this an example? Thank you. Does the button class, what does it do for you?
It
What
does.
does the button class do for you?
Does.
The button class makes it easy. Makes it easy to do what?
To draw.
Okay. Well,
Now,
to code the buttons. Okay.
You lied to me!
I lied to you? What do you mean I lied to you?
Okay, carry on.
Today, do you know how long, do you know how much time I spent working on this button class?
No.
Do you think this,
Why?
Today, I mean Scorpion, do you know how much work I put into this thing? You think this just happens by itself? Today, you would have to, this would probably take you a month to figure out how to do. Okay, come on. I saved you like a month.
Master Hun, if you got rid of that,
Got rid of what?
that, and that, the code would be so much smaller yet so effective.
No.
Oh, and if you added when you click, if you add speed 1 billion when you click the green button and speed minus 1 billion when you click the red button, that would be so helpful to the game.
That doesn't make any sense today. Scorpion, that makes no sense. I don't know what you're talking about. How would that make it easier? Okay. So
just trust me.
Okay. Okay, Scorpion. So the idea of making this button class is to Scorpion, pay attention, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
So the idea of this, So if you need to make a button, what are the things you need to do? There's only two things. What do you need to do to make a button using this button class?
Oh, you need to type in btn. I don't know what else.
You don't know what else? Just did it. What is the first thing you need to do? You need to do what to create a button? Using the button
You
class.
need to put black underscore btn space equals space button.
No. Scorpion. I'm saying in general, what do you need to do? What did I do here in line 110?
You need to type in the chords.
You know, forget it. What am I doing here in line 110? 110. What am I doing here?
Yeah, you need to type in the color of the button.
No. Forget all that. Forget it. What am I doing here in line 10? What am I doing?
You're making a button.
Well, I'm making a button what? I'm just not making a button. I'm making a
class.
What?
You're making a button class.
No. I'm not making a button class.
Making a button object.
Okay, right. I'm coding what? I'm coding
object.
a button.
Making a
button object. Okay, object. Now after I code the button object, what is the next thing I need to do? Then I need to do what?
Then you need to put button.
What am I doing here? Line 124. I'm calling.
You need to put button. You need to call the draw function. Method,
no, it's not a function. No, that's not a function.
Method,
classes, objects.
Method.
So I'm calling the what? The draw. I'm calling the draw. What am I calling the draw? Method. Okay, I'm calling the draw method. Okay. So when I call the draw method, what happens?
When you call the draw method, it draws a button.
The button, okay.
In the middle of the circle.
Well, it doesn't have to be in the middle of the circle. It could be wherever you want. Okay.
Circle. I like circle. Circle is.
Okay. Circle. I'm gonna show you another project I'm working on. I'm gonna show you another project that I'm working on. If I can.
That is a lot of tabs.
Yeah, I do a lot of work. Okay, so I call it the K-Ropez project, and we're gonna play a little game. Okay, so we're gonna play a little game, and okay, so I'm gonna be in this game too. Everyone will get one card out of standard deck of playing cards. Okay. And you're going to be playing, and we're going to have Excalibur playing, and we're going to have I'm gonna call it Pea Shooter. Okay, I'm gonna have a Pea Shooter playing with us.
That's my face.
Okay. Okay, so the game is called La Carta Alta. Okay.
What now?
La Carta Alta. Okay. So do you know what a standard? Do you understand what's in a standard playing deck of cards?
You need to have 4 aces, 4 kings, 4. Okay, you need to have 4 aces, 4
there are 4
4
suits.
3s, 4 4s,
okay,
4 5s,
4 suits.
4 6, 4 7s, 4 8s, 4 9s, 4 10s, 4 jacks, 4 queens.
Today, I don't have all day. Today, okay. So the ace, the ace can be both have a value of 1. It is also can have a value that's higher than the king. Okay, so it has 2 different possible values. Okay, so if I have an ace and you have a king, who wins? If I have an ace and you have a king, who wins?
Well, in this particular game, I would win, but
no.
If you're playing with aces biggest,
if I have an ace and you have a king, I win. Okay. Now, if you have a 2, if you have a 2 and I have an ace, who wins?
You. But why
I
would
win,
you
okay.
put yourself in situation where you
If I have
always
a
win?
if I have a 10 and you have a queen, who wins?
Oh, me, obviously.
Okay, so we understand the order, okay? Now the suits don't matter. If you have a ace of clubs and I have a ace of spades, it doesn't matter. We're still we're
I think
tied.
actually go down, go down, go down,
Go
go
down.
down. There's this one ace, I think it was the spades that is better than all of the other aces. Yeah, the spades one
I
has
don't
a
think
giant
so.
ace on it.
I don't think so. Okay. So in this game, what card did you get?
Let me see. Oh, I got Jack of Clubs. Why?
But who won? Who has the highest value or ranking card?
It always has to be ad.
No, it doesn't always have to be.
He's always winning at everything. He's winning.
Oh,
like,
come on. Let's not play that game, okay?
No, really. If you put a Minecraft,
Let's
if you put
not
a
play that
Nintendo
game,
Switch
okay?
in front of him with only a Minecraft in it,
Okay,
he'll beat
okay,
the Ender
okay.
Dragon in
Okay.
probably
Well,
like
he's not
2
winning this
hours.
time. Who won this game? Well, it's not you. Who won?
It's a tie between you and me.
No, the big investor. The big investor has the queen of clubs. Okay. Who won this time? Who's the winner this time?
It was Mr. Hun. It's you.
Because my card beats everyone else's card, right?
Times a billion. And also we only have 3 minutes left, by the
Okay.
way. Just wanted to inform you.
Who wins this? Who wins this game?
Oh my God! Why?
Okay, who wins this one? Nobody else. Does anybody else have a queen or a jack or a king or an ace?
Doesn't matter.
What?
I won't. No.
No. Okay. Okay. Who won this time?
It was me.
Yeah, you again. Okay. Who won this time? Uh-oh. There's a tie. Oh, tied. Okay.
Oh, it's a tie.
Okay,
Nice.
last one here. Who won?
It always has to be Mr. Big Small Investor.
Small investor. Okay. So nobody has anything else. Okay. Okay. So I just want to. So I'm gonna show you more of this, and you're gonna learn how to use this. So most of it. I'm sorry. So it was pretty much coded by. If you go to this YouTube channel, Executed Binary, that's where I got the code. Okay. I changed it a little bit, but it's pretty much that person did most of the code. Okay. How many classes do we have here?
This is like war.
Okay, we have Scorpion. Please pay attention. How many classes do I have here? What classes do you read?
You have the class card. And you have the class nothing.
No. Class card and what else? Card.
I don't see any other classes. Oh,
look at 59.
You got also class deck.
We have a deck. And what? We have also a player class. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing in line 101?
101. Deck 0 equal deck 0.
So what am I doing there? What am I doing there?
I have no idea. Deck 0 equal.
Well, what do we need to do if we want to play a card game? What do we need to do first?
You need to have a deck.
Right. So what is line 101 doing?
Giving you a deck?
Well, it's building. It's creating a digital deck. Okay.
Cards. You mean?
Okay. Okay. So it's called K-Ropez. and it's just the beginning because there's more to it. Okay, so there's a card class, there's a deck class, and there's a player class. Okay, so basically, why do I need a card class, a deck class, and a player class? Why do I need those things? Why do I need those three classes?
You need those three classes because
To do what?
they're basically what make up the game.
Right,
You need the
right, right,
player,
right,
you
right.
need the
Right. So
deck,
what can you do?
need
What can you
the
do?
card.
What can you make with a player class, a deck class, and a hand? I mean, a card, a deck, and a player class. What can you make with those things? I made a
Card
simple.
game.
I made a very simple one. Okay. Do you know how to? Do you play any card games? Do you know any card games?
I play War. I play Go
War?
Fish.
Go Fish. You only know 2 card games?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do? Is we're gonna use this I call it the K-Ropez project. So we're gonna continue to work with this class, and today I just showed you. We played a game called La Carta Alta. It's Spanish for the high card. Okay, and the next Thursday I'll show you another game, and it's called La Par, the pair. Okay.
The pair.
Yeah, the pair.
That
So the
sounds like
winner,
a
so the player with the best pair wins. Okay. Just
Okay.
like this game, the winner with the highest card wins. So the player with the highest pair, the higher value, the ranked pair wins. Okay. So I'm gonna slowly show you, and then we're gonna get to a final version of this game. It's very complex, so I have to break it down and show you in steps. Okay.
I'm not that dumb.
Well, it's the card game that we're gonna play eventually is relatively complex. So it's gonna be hard for me to teach you if I try to teach you everything at one time. Okay? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we're out of time. So what do you want to say to the people on YouTube?
Goodbye, my loyal fans.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Bye, Scorpion.
Bye.
Okay. I'll see you soon.